chat. Make sure you guys drop a comment, say hello, ask a question.
Yeah, say hello.
Like.
Say hello to Richie.
Yeah, do all that kind of stuff. It's nice to see who's popping in here. Feel free to ask any questions you guys might have. I will do my very best to answer your questions, whether they are wheel related, Konig related, car related, whatever it may be. Ask them in the comments below, whether you're on Instagram or YouTube. And then this week, guys, what we got going on, we have a podcast going up in an hour's time like we always do. It's going to be Scott. He is joined with some guys over at Integrated Engineering, Tyler and I can't remember the other guy's name. So
Carter.
Carter. So
Yeah.
Tyler and Carter from IE or Integrated Engineering. They're going to be talking about some tuning map stuff. A lot of Audi, Volkswagen stuff is what they do. So if you guys are into that, check out that podcast. Really cool one. And we thank the guys over at IE for joining us for the podcast. And then later this week on Friday, we're going to be dropping a piece of content of Forge versus Flowform. And so with the upcoming release of our Forge line, we thought we would give some answers on what's the difference between forged and flow-formed wheels. So
What's the difference?
yeah, so
Give me a quick little run-up.
in a nutshell, it all comes down to the construction process. A flow-formed wheel is using flow-forming technology, which is slightly different than a fully forged wheel. So a fully forged wheel is the entire metal, everything including the face of the wheel is
forged.
Yeah, is super compressed and forged inside and out. Flow form wheel is a little different process where the barrel has similar properties to a forged wheel, but the face of the wheel does not. And you guys will learn all about that in this video this Friday.
We got someone asking, could you guys help me understand offset and backspacing?
Yeah, I sure can. So wheel offset is going to be reference of where the mounting pad sits on in reference to the width of the wheel. So if you have a wheel and
Show them the mountain.
if you have a wheel and this is your mounting pad, you're going to be taking a look at the center of the wheel. And when you look at the width of a wheel, it's not from outer lip to outer lip. It's from the bead to the bead seed on each side. So if this is a 9.5-inch wheel, directly in the center would be a 0 offset. And since this is a positive offset wheel, it means that the mounting pad is slightly more towards the face or the front of the wheel. And that would be a positive offset, as opposed to backspacing, which is actually the measurement of all the empty space from the mounting pad to the outside of the wheel in the back. Backspacing is used a lot less in kind of street applications or regular cars. It's more kind of applicable towards off-road wheels. If you're looking for backspacing, that means you're looking for the amount of clearance you have for maybe suspension components towards the inside of the inbound clearance.
That was a really good explanation, by the way. I haven't heard it like that.
So
wait, can you show an example of, let's say if it's plus 35.
Yeah.
Right? ET
So
35.
So if directly in the center of, say, a 9.5-inch wheel, this would be directly in the center would be a 0. A plus 35 would be moving the mounting pad forward plus 35 millimeters. So it would be offset 35 millimeters. That would give it a positive offset of 35. And then same thing if it went backwards towards the rear of the wheel, that would be a negative offset of a 35. So it all bases off the center line of the wheel itself.
Could you kind of explain maybe how that results in how it looks in terms of the wheel being more towards the road or more sunken in?
Yeah, so if I had the wheel here and it was sitting directly center, and this is your fender, and this is where the road would be on this roadside, and this is towards the inbound of your suspension. If you were sitting here, say at a 0 offset, if you were to go to a 35 offset, it would push the wheel inward 35 millimeters. And then if you were going to go to a negative 35, say it would push it 35 millimeters outwards.
Nice.
So
that was good.
that would be that. But that's if you have the same exact width of a wheel. If you start changing the width and the offset, there's some mathematical formulas you would need to know.
If anybody has any questions on YouTube, pop them in the comments.
Yeah, please do. So we're live on Instagram, YouTube, and we're here for half an hour or so trying to answer as many questions as possible.
We got SR Turbsky saying, man, do y'all have any Konig Illusion center caps hiding anywhere?
Ooh, that's a good question. The Illusion is still a wheel that we make. I would say shoot us a DM. We'll check the part number and see if we have them available for you.
We got any chance you could show us a Mark 1 aero cap or aero cover?
Maybe. It's
Right there.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
So, boom. I didn't even know it was right here. So, yeah, right there. That is the, we're going to be calling it the aero cover. And, yeah, that's going to be on the Mark 1. So take a look at it.
Looks
Pretty
good.
cool.
Looks real good.
We're expecting delivery on the aero covers, I think it's a month away. So, the Mark 1s are here first. The Mark 1s are here now. So, if you guys haven't got your orders in, place an order.
Do you guys have any forged updates?
Yeah, we do have forge updates. So currently on our website, I think we have to update it. Our original ETA for our first batch of forge wheels, which is going to be June 15th, which is right around the corner. I believe it's been pushed back. I think we're looking more at the first week of July. But these wheels are inbound, coming, being delivered. We have ETAs. We have, they're in a container being shipped here. So forge wheels are on the way. It's not like we're waiting for them to be made. These wheels are made in boxes, ready to hit our warehouse once we get the delivery. And we are about a month out from that. We have a lot of part numbers coming in. When they first come in, we're going to have a lot of stuff. So, place an order.
Yo, can we get a quick poll in the comments? Just drop a comment. Do you like that forged wheel better, the F1M, or do you like this forged wheel better?
And this is the
F3S.
Yes. Max is making me hold a bunch of stuff. My shoulders
Yeah,
aren't
you're
prepared.
strong.
There we go.
You got it.
So
I don't know. Which one do you like, Rich?
Boom. I like the F1M better.
like the
I like the
F1M,
F1M design better. If you're a person who likes a nice lip on the wheel,
Looks
boom,
good.
F3S, really solid.
Yep.
I like a mesh design, so the F1M kind of speaks to me.
We got a J-Lo saying, how many likes to get some new shoes for grid life?
How many, new shoes? Oh, new shoes,
Yeah.
wheels. I thought you meant like sneakers. I was like, you came to the wrong place, man. So how many likes for I don't know. I can't give you a number on that. Do I hold them to it?
We could talk. Send us a message. Maybe
I'm
we'll
gonna-
do one of those social media challenges.
Just so I can play it safe, I'm going to say 750,000 likes.
Nice. We got Bronson Map VR saying, why do you make such awesome and quality wheels? Thanks, Bronson.
Thank you. And the reason why is because we have an awesome team
do.
that really does care about every single product that we put out.
Right when we said that, we lost 20 viewers on YouTube.
It's all good.
Pretty
But-
Ricky says, all I see is bronze metallic wheels in the background.
Yo, what's up, Ricky? Bronze metallic, there's only one.
There's
There's one bronze. It's not even
Bronze,
metallic,
yeah.
it's a satin bronze. But yeah, in the background, I think it might be the lights that Max has going right now because they're kind of orange.
Here's a bronze metallic, actually.
Oh, it's making me hold more
One more. That's the actual
don't even know what that is.
carbon bronze metallic
Boom, boom,
ultragram.
boom. There you go.
That's a great finish.
So there you go.
Let's see, we got a Touge A90, Mark 1 Supra A90. Wait, Mark 1. Supra A90 sizes coming soon. I need a juicy 18 by 11, 5 and 112.
Yeah, that's a tough car for us, I'll tell you that. We don't have a lot of fitments in that car. I know for sure we have the countergram. Besides that, we're pretty limited, I'm not gonna lie. We probably have hypergrams and countergrams. That's really about it in the A90 Super fitment. I had to double check the forge to see if we have that size in that, but I know that's a tough one. The problem with that size is those specs for the A90 Supra don't fit really anything else. They're not a good Volkswagen size. So that 5x112 is really just for that car. So it's kind of hard.
We got Aizlu Media saying, what's that wheel called?
That one that I just had was called the Ultragram. So that is a wheel that came out last year. Super cool, great design, great finishes, and yeah, it's been pretty popular.
Here's a good question. Alslow asks, K series or B series?
Yeah, if you have a period correct car, I go B series. For anything else, I go K. So that's what I would do.
Bronson says, for those who didn't pay attention in grade school, 25 millimeters is nearly 1 inch.
Yes.
I didn't know that, so
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pay attention in grade school. FHP, does the Mark 1 have 19-inch sizes for a 2015 BMW M4?
We are going to be doing a 19 9.5 5x120 if that works for you. Yeah.
CLT Brian, what up, Brian?
Yo, what's up, Brian? How are you, man?
He says, Koenig flags, what's the sizing?
They are.
I think 3x5.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
pretty
right.
sure they're 3x5 feet.
Yeah.
Beto, Bry, what's the lightest wheel you guys make in 19s?
Lightest wheel we make in 19s is probably going to be the Hypergram.
You gotta show it to him.
Until,
gotta
jeez, I
just-
know where
this
to
is
put
my
it.
favorite finish, dude.
If you guys could see my feet right now,
It's not
because
green.
I'm
There's a
sur-
green screen on the left.
I'm
so,
surrounded
yeah,
by
there you go.
wheels.
There we
You
go.
guys can
Here, I
see
got
my
it, I
feet. I
got
don't know where to put this. The Hypergram is probably our lightest wheel in 19 until our Forge wheels come out, and then it'll probably be the F3S.
We got a, can you show us a Mark 1?
Yeah, I'm not going to pick it up because it's attached
Yeah,
to this stand, but Mark 1's going to be right there. And it is available, and I know the original first order shipment kind of sold out a little bit, so we are expecting a shipment in tomorrow, I think. So if you guys are looking for Mark 1s, we should be getting a ton more in tomorrow, so place an order.
I have a E91 320D in the rear states it needs a 255 4017. Can I use a 245 4017?
But he didn't tell me what size wheel, did he?
No, but he's just talking tires. Can he use a 245 instead of 255 on the same size wheel, let's say?
It depends on what size wheel. If you're at the very max, of a 255, or the bare minimum, I should say, for a 255, then a 245 would be too small. It really depends on what wheel you're using, so let us know the specs of the wheel. So we would need to know that.
We got Endanger asking, if you guys could give me one good tip on getting sponsored, what would it be?
Yeah, one good tip on getting sponsored is if you don't have a very big social presence in terms of like a big following where you're actually maybe an influencer in the literal sense, not a self-proclaimed influencer, but like you actually have influence on people's decision. If that's not you, come to us with some sort of proposal where you guys either have a proper event schedule and then a list of deliverables saying to us, I don't have a huge following, but I can provide you guys X, Y, and Z. That is what's going to be the most important thing when it comes down to sponsorship. You don't need to have a big following or be a celebrity or whatever it may be. You could just be a normal person, but you got to come prepared.
Or you could just go the easy route and send Rich a muffin basket. That might work. Mitchy 10, where can I purchase the Aerodisc?
Aerodisc is not available for sale just yet. We're still waiting for them to come into stock. We are probably about 2 to 3 weeks away from delivery on the aero covers, and you will be able to purchase them from 1, our distributors, or 2, directly on our store.
Nice. We got Wessel. Do you guys sponsor people's racing?
Yeah, we do. We sponsor tons of racers, so yeah. So
we make a whole video series on our YouTube
if
recently.
If you're looking for sponsorship, take a look at our YouTube series. It's called Sponsorship 101. That's the very first episode. We have 5 episodes in that sponsorship series. You'll get all the information you need.
Speed Demon Express says more bright gold wheels.
More bright gold wheels. We only have 2 at the moment.
I agree,
which is so sad.
I agree.
I think gold wheels are dying. You guys let me know what you think. I remember gold wheels used to be the shit.
I love bronze though. Some of these bronze wheels like that what is it, the Hyper Trail up there?
Yeah. I think the bronze is a little classier personally, but gold is, if you got a Subaru, I feel you.
Jesse Miracle, how adjustable are the wheels like for sizing?
I don't know what that means.
How adjustable are the wheels for sizing?
Can you try to rephrase that question for us, and I'll do my
We'll help
best
you
to
out.
answer.
Yeah, let us know what you mean there. Big Matty YOLO, love that. Big Matt YOLO. Do you guys have any plans to make any super concave rims in the works for street daily use?
Super concave, I think that's subjective because super concave, I think, is a subjective thing. If you take a look at our B profile neoforms or something like that, that was concave. Yeah. I mean, so I think those are a pretty super concave wheel. I don't know if you would feel the same way.
It depends on the sizing, really, too.
Yeah, this is an 18 9.5 40 Ultragram, and these aren't super concave, but this is concave. When it comes down to super concave, again, I just think it's a subjective thing. We make our wheels as aggressive looking as possible while still being functional and have a lot of fitments for a lot of cars. The problem is if you start to make a wheel with an insane amount of curvature and concavity, you lose a lot of brake fitment options of what you can fit. So all of a sudden, it looks good, but it won't fit any cars.
We got Luis Lands in the comments
here.
Luis,
what's up, man? How are you?
We were just talking about you the other day, bro.
What's up?
Congrats on Prospect this year. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to stop. Me and Max will probably both be able to stop by and say what up over in New Jersey. So
yeah, Luis is the man. Alzlu Media, gold is the best, he says.
Cool, that's what's up. I'm glad people are still rocking gold wheels.
Yep, Wessel again asks, do you guys do racing sponsors? We do. Just check out our YouTube for a sponsorship series. It'll definitely help you out.
There you go.
Chad says 18x9 ET25 to be more specific.
So is that about the tire one that he was saying?
I can't actually see his previous comment anywhere. Chad, let us know what you're talking about there. We'll help
I feel like
you
he's
out.
the one who was asking about that 245, 255.
Could be.
If you're the person asking about that 245, 255 with an 18.9, 18.9 on a 245 is a little bit of a stretch, but you should be okay as long as you're comfortable with that. So yeah, you should be all right.
Bronson says, can Konig and Adidas team up for some actual exclusive shoes?
If you can get
Hook that up.
If you can get Adidas to work with us for it, I'll make it happen.
I think they're also saying because you're wearing Adidas too.
I got it.
Tugay says, well, if you guys want to work together on the A90, let me know. Jay Zilla Track Days would love to show off the Mark 1 wheel.
Hey, awesome. Well,
Yeah,
Jay
we love
Zill is awesome. If you guys are down in the southeast area and you guys like to go try some track days, or you guys are seasoned racers or something, check out a Jay Zill event. But yeah, we would love to show off the Mark 1 as well.
Pretty Ricky says, Rich and Max, what are your favorite forged Konig wheels?
Yeah, there's only 2 Konig wheels that are forged right now, so not a lot of options. I'm going to go F1M.
Me too. In that ash silver, I think looks great.
Yeah, I like the ash silver as well.
But the F3S is cool, but F1M, I love a good mesh wheel.
Yeah.
CLT Brian says, if you want to get in good with Rich, you can mow his lawn.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's a
But
good one.
I don't have a lawn.
Not yet.
Not yet.
RB says, hey guys, random question. Appreciate the live. How can I get a set of 18-inch Koenig reins for a Cord 94? Is there a generic brand?
Is he saying rain as like a model?
Yeah.
If Koenig
Rain like a king rains, not like a rain, like stormy rain.
If the Koenig Rain is a wheel, I've never heard of it. I've looked and researched all of our past wheels and stuff like that. I'm not familiar with it. We've been making wheels since the 80s, so it's hard to know everything. But if you're looking for an old set of wheels, if that's what it is, unfortunately, you'd have to look at the used market.
Could he maybe send an email to sales at Koenig Wheels?
No, I mean, not if you're looking for a current wheel from us, you can certainly send us email or send us a DM or whatever you may be. If you're looking for an old set of wheels, you're out of luck probably.
We've been around for 40
Yeah,
years.
yeah, it's tough.
Bronson says, your lighting is making the wheels on the racks behind you look gold.
Yeah, we're just trying to bring that nostalgia in on all of you guys who want the gold wheels.
Maybe I should change the lighting to purple instead of orange. My bad. Let's see, we got, nope, that was me. It's a 17-inch with an 18.5 wide wheel. That's the guy who wanted to change from the 255 to 245.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. If you have a 17.9 and you're looking to do an 18.9, you have a 17.8.5,
Yeah,
you have to change your tires because it's a different diameter. So if that's where you are at, you have to do that no matter what.
Let's see. Chad, you got to give us more context. He says, nope, 5 and 130 Hypertrail 18.9. I'm not really sure the question that he's referring to, though.
If you're asking if we make the Hypertrails at 18.9, 5, 130, we don't. We don't have any Porsche fitment for Hypertrail at the moment. It might be something that comes out in the future. Let us know what car you're looking for.
POS Subaru, great name. We need 5 and 100 17-inch with dish.
With dish, yeah. So we've been getting that a lot recently. Hopefully we have that for you in a upcoming size, but we do have stuff that fits 5 by 100. I just don't know if the style is what you're looking for.
Big Lift, do y'all have any plans of making a wider variant of the new Mark 1?
How much wider do you want? What car are you trying to fit? I mean, we have widths up until 9.5. I know it's not super wide, but we're just curious on maybe what vehicles are trying to run that wider size.
How wide do the Ford wheels get?
12.5.
12.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Waleed Kozane, Ford Focus, 5 and 108, 19-inch, 25 offset.
Ford wheels go to 13 actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
I think
Okay,
so.
geez.
Anyways, go on.
I think this guy's asking for a recommendation. Ford Focus, 5 and 108, 19-inch, 25 offset. I'm not really sure. That's all he put. So.
Oh, so if you're looking for a model then,
Yeah.
we have a 19.8, we didn't give a width, 1925, 5 by 108. I don't know if we have anything for you. We have 18 inches in the 5 by 108 for sure at an 18.9.5 or 18.8.5, both those options. For the 19-inch, shoot us a DM and we will let you know. I think we're pretty scarce on 19 5 by 108.
Nolan asks, what would be the best kind of lug nuts to pair with my Koenig dial-ins?
Lug nut, I don't know. I'm not going to give you lug nut recommendations, unfortunately. I don't think it's my place. And
well, you can just make sure that they're conical seat lug nuts, right?
Yes.
And as far as other, anything else, you should look just strong material, a good reputable brand, but just conical seat lug nuts.
Right, exactly what Max said. I would also, not cheap out on lug nuts. It's not something to cheap out on.
And we make a bunch of videos on lug nuts too. If you want a YouTube search real quick, we could help you out. CLT Brian says, need Ford fitments for the Hypertrail series, need to get new wheels and tires for the F-150.
Yeah, we're working on it, man. I know that's been a big kind of thing of feedback for us with the no F-150 fitment for the Hypertrail series. I think it's in the works. I don't know.
Boosted GT recommendations for a 3000 GT.
Yeah, ton of wheels fit that car. I guess it comes down to what size you're looking to do. I imagine you're probably doing an 18-inch. If you want to keep it more conservative, you could do 18.8.5s. I think something like the Heliogram would be a really nice look on the car, personally. So
Jay Zilla Track Days.
Yo, what's up? How are you guys?
Asks, what wheel can we start offering our GT4 customers?
GT4? I don't know if our Ford stuff is going to fit a GT4. I don't think it's the right offset for those cars. So
that might be a Scott question.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the right offset for the GT4. I think we have some of the older Porsche fitment.
Xander says, I got some new Koenig wheels arriving tomorrow.
That's
Nice.
What's up.
What'd you get?
What wheels did you get? What car are they going on?
Nice. He's got a helmet on it, so it looks like he's racing.
Nice.
Matt Luna, is there going to be any more 5 and 100 wheels? I have a 2022 Corolla hatch. I'm looking for some concave rims for daily and would be a perfect setup for 18, 8.5 plus 30.
18. So for us at 18, 8.5, you are not going to get any severely concave options. In other words, our B profile. If you go to an 18, 9.5, we have a couple options like our decagram that is available in a 5x100 B profile. Might be something you want to look at. I don't know if that's going to be too aggressive for your car, but that's a nice concave wheel.
Ralph S3 Mark 1 got that perfect MQB fitment.
Ain't that the truth? That's what's up.
Big lift, 10-inch on a B6 Audi A4 Avant with wider fenders and rear quarter panels.
What was the first thing they said?
10-inch. 10-inch.
Oh, 10 inch wide?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, damn.
Damn Hawk 1984 Mark 1 and 17.9 5 and 100 plus 40 would have been awesome instead of decagrams you just shipped.
Oh, okay. Well, the Mark 1, to burst your bubble, the Mark 1 doesn't come in a 17.9 5x100. It comes in a 17.8 5x100. So if you want that more aggressive fitment, check out the decagram.
Xander asks, are Fitment Industries lug nuts good?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Well,
Never used
Fitment
them.
Industries, I don't know if do they make their own lug nuts?
I have no
'Cause
idea.
Fitment is a distributor, so
They might have their own brand.
might,
Who knows? I
yeah.
don't look into that stuff.
We love Fitment.
Yeah, Fitment's great, but never
yeah,
use
we
their lug
can't
nuts.
vouch for them. Let's see. POS Subaru, any chance hypergrams or decagrams can get 17-inch dished 5 and 100?
Well, I mean, both of those wheels have lips on them. Maybe not as much of a dish as you want. Will they get dished? No, probably not. Unfortunately not. But they do have a lip to them, and they do have some level of concavity. But for the most part, in the size that you're looking for, it's gonna be kind of hard to find a deep dish wheel.
We got James asking, how much of the Mark 1 cover is going to cost?
Yeah, so I believe it's gonna be $65 per cover. I believe that's where we're at.
And you sell them in pairs, right?
I think they're sold singular, and one at $65. I'm sorry, $65 per cover. Yeah.
We got someone asking, are you guys planning on making any more Mark 1 finishes?
I don't know. I don't think it's in the works at the moment. I think we're just trying to, see how these Mark 1s really go when we get our big shipment in soon. Again, that's this week if you guys are looking for Mark 1s. We should be getting a majority of our wheels in this week. But yeah, I think we gotta take it one step at a time before we think about another finish. But if the wheel takes off and goes as well as we hope it does, I don't see why not.
POS Subaru, damn, thank you for the information. I'm tuning out. Have a great day.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You got someone saying hypergrams are the best wheel I've ever bought.
Awesome. Hey,
Nice.
listen,
I love my
the
hypergrams.
hypergram has been around for so long, and there's a reason for it because it is a awesome wheel.
I love my hypergrams.
It is a awesome wheel.
Let's see, we got recommendations for a 2006 RSX.
Yeah, so normally people do a 17.8 45. We have examples of people like Miguel DSM, who runs a 17.940. That's pretty aggressive. I actually like the more 17.8 45-ish, 40-45, which is something you can see on like All Day Anthony's RSX. I like that fitment better. I don't know. It's just me.
Let's go for a last call for questions
Cool.
in the comments below.
Awesome.
We got heliogram in more colors, white or black.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but as of right now, we have the two finishes, but it's never impossible to add another color later on.
We got James asking, what's your daily?
Currently my
You got a
daily
great
is a 04 Miata.
There you go.
I sold my actual daily, my Speed 3. I just sold that recently, and if any of you guys have any cool cars in like a $19,000 budget range, you guys can hit me up because I'm in the market for a new daily. So let me know.
Are you gonna go back on the bid websites at all?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got close on that. What was that? What did that Elantra N sell
Yeah,
for?
the Elantra sold for 24. Sold
okay.
for 24.
Not bad,
But if you guys
not
have a
bad.
cool car you're trying to sell, I'm your guy. So let me
Nice.
know.
Speed Demon Express getting my heliograms for the Elise this week.
Nice.
We'll be repainting them bright gold flake.
First of all,
Interesting.
that's awesome. Second of all, what size did you go with? You go 16 or 17? What'd you do?
Nice. Oh man, it's gonna look good on the Lotus. What color is the Lotus as well? Because
Yeah,
bright
it's-
gold flake, that I bet you it's green
Nice.
or something.
It's gonna look
Oh,
awesome.
It's gonna look great. Xander, the wheels I got coming are 18 8.5 Ampliforms in bronze. They're going on my Mark 7.5 GTI.
Rightfully so.
Nice.
And the great part about that is that you know that those wheels are going to fit and look phenomenal. So
We got
that's nice.
Greg saying, should I run center caps while racing?
Well, if they're metal, you can. Typically, the answer is no, you should not. If you run a plastic center cap while you race, the heat is actually going to melt those center caps. If you have a fully metal center cap, then you could. But typically, the answer is no, you don't want to.
Take them out. You're going to lose them, possibly lose them if you run them on the track too. Pretty Ricky, hypergrams are in OG status for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
For
yeah.
sure. Let's see, we got Speed Demon with the Elise saying black metallic Elise 15.7 and 17.8.5. Ooh, staggered.
Oh, nice.
Big stagger on
Yeah,
that.
nice,
Okay,
nice,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. So does that mean the 15s are in the rear?
No,
Right?
fronts,
No, fronts.
fronts,
Okay.
yeah.
Xander, Alfa Romeos are good for around 19,000. The Giulias, I love those Quadra Giulias.
For
or
around
whatever.
19,000,
Yeah,
they said.
those are cool.
You know what the Alfa Romeos are not good for?
Huh.
Wheel fitment. Because they
Oh,
have
really?
the worst bolt pattern in the world at 5x110. It's
they
just
look good,
god awful
though.
wheel fitment.
Bronson, I got a K20 swapped 91 MR2. Hit me up.
Hit up
oh,
Scott.
you use Scott.
Don't-
That's
don't
all
hit
Scott.
Me up. Hit up Scott.
Really?
El Presidente over there has been dying to
Ooh.
get one of those, so hit him up.
Send us some pictures to our DM, and we might be able to take that off your hands. 'Cause
Yeah,
Scott's been looking for one.
I'm not an MR2 guy like that, so not
Yeah,
me.
That's good. And then we'll finish it with this question. Datness VR asks, "What's the perfect Koenig wheel?"
Perfect Koenig wheel is the one that perfectly fits your car.
No, it's the one that you're about to buy.
Yeah. Whatever
No,
you're. Yeah, but no. But
what is your perfect Koenig wheel?
I don't have one. I mean, that's too hard to say. It's a funny.
know
It's
it
a
is.
funny loaded question. What do you say?
Hypergram.
That-
For me, that's because that's the one that I run personally.
Max
but
says the Hypergram.
I think it's just the quintessential Koenig wheel.
I think any wheel that makes your car handle, perform better, also looks good, and still gives you performance benefits or whatever it is cost effective, is a perfect wheel. So we make really good wheels.
Cool. We'll get out of here.
All right, cool, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again next week. Check out the podcast in about half an hour. Check out our Friday content this Friday. And yeah, we'll see you.